You're going to be pressured all the time. You are by yourself. If you're ready for that life-changing experience, come to Korea. But if you're just like, let's come for oppa, then definitely don't come here.
Hi guys, it's Angie here. Did you know that 5% of the total Korean population are foreigners? But what does it feel like to be a foreigner in Korea? And what kind of struggles do people face here? Let's hit the streets of Hongdae and find out. Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
I am Annika. I'm from the Philippines.
What do you do in Korea?
I work as a marketing manager.
Have you been living here for a long time?
Yeah, about 2 years now.
Hi, my name is Rodion. I'm from Russia. I'm doing modeling and videography.
How long are you planning to stay in Korea?
5 years.
I'm Aisha. I'm from the US. I teach English currently.
How long have you been living in Korea?
About 4 years, actually.
Hi, what's your name and where are you from?
I'm Monse and I'm from Mexico. Daniela, Mexico too.
When did you come to Korea?
10 days ago. We are graphic design students.
How long are you gonna stay in Korea?
For about 6 months, I think. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Anna, and I was born in Uzbekistan, but I went to school in the States and the UK.
What do you do here in Korea?
Kind of soul searching / working. So I'm a freelance digital designer and a part-time teacher.
How long have you been in Korea?
4.5 months, so almost 5.
Do you think you have a privilege here as a foreigner?
It's kind of difficult question because
Is it?
how I can say it. Korean, look at me because I'm not Korean. Yes, I'm a different one. That's why I have some privilege. Yes, but only for my face. If it's for work, but I think we are the same.
Do you think you have a privilege here as a foreigner?
I would say no, I actually have a disadvantage here as a foreigner. I think that Korean people have a greater advantage because they speak Korean, and then foreigners who can speak Korean get jobs more easily in other sectors or who have F visas. But if you want to go into other jobs, you have to apply for an F visa or you can't work because E2 visa only works with teaching. And if you want to get into other jobs like modeling, influencers, or if you want to do like other jobs outside that might be like something that you're more passionate about, you have to be able to speak a lot more Korean. And that's a bit hard as a teacher for me personally because I work like 9 to 6, but I'm really exhausted because I work with 5-year-olds and I'm drained like by the time I get home and I can't deal with it. It's just like exhausting. I'm like, now I'm gonna learn more Korean, okay?
Do you think you have a privilege here as a foreigner?
Honestly, being Filipino here, there is, but at the same time, I think a lot of foreigners struggle a lot here, but especially if you're from a Southeast Asian country like me, I'm from the Philippines. I struggle a lot in terms of opportunities. There was this one time when my friend referred me to an agency. They were looking for an extra for a drama, and they were looking for a Southeast Asian. So Philippines is one of them. I did apply, and they asked me to like, hey, can you send me a picture of you without makeup, without any filter on, just a selfie. I did, and then they went back to me and they were like, why are you light? Why are you light?
I don't think I have a privilege as a foreigner. I think I have privilege as an overseas Korean because I don't have visa issues. So if I want to stay long term, I can just extend my visa like every 1 or 3 years. As a foreigner in general, not much, maybe like in some areas, but yeah.
What is something you don't like about Korea so far?
I'm gonna be straight about this. I really hate racial discriminations here.
Can you tell us more about it?
Koreans, they look down on specific race, or they look down on people based on their skin color, their country's economic status, their nationality, for merely just being poor, something like that. Yeah, just to be fair, you're gonna face a lot of racism, not just in Korea, but all parts of the globe. It's always there. Even in my country, there's racism. I met a lot of good Koreans. I don't think you should generalize that all Koreans are racist, you know? So you will face racism, but there are good Koreans too.
Definitely, maybe the work culture is a bit difficult because in America, it's a bit easier to understand like how things work, but in Korea, it took a lot of time for me to adjust to things, and it's just a lot of work, and then in Korea I mostly came here and I was really excited about like the things that I could do here, and I am by myself here, and people leave and come, so you don't have a lot of long-term friends or family, and you feel kind of lonely, and there's only so much fun you can do, and only so much your job can fulfill you. So kind of want to end up with close people close to you.
Sad reality. Are you planning to live here even longer?
I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about it, but I might be going home.
I feel like people are really on their own like mind. Like in Mexico, we say a lot like, "Oh, thank you," like we open doors and stuff like that. And I found like many people here don't do that, but it's okay. Like,
So you're saying people are not that nice compared to Mexico?
they're nice. They're really nice. Like every like person we've come to help because we don't speak Korean, they have always like helped us like try to find locations, where to eat and stuff like that. It's just like I don't know, different, different type of nice.
한국말 진짜 어려워. Language is the most problem in Korea because I think mostly 90% of Korean cannot speak English.
I don't like ajumas on the subway. I think they're a bit rude. They could be a bit more polite. I think there's no reason to just like pinch people, kick. Yeah, like for no reason. Like I'm just standing and like you're kicking me or like pushing me.
What is something you like about Korea then?
I like I like a lot of things. I like the clothes here. I like the mood, the vibe, the cafes. I like how innovative things are. I like the fast pace of things sometimes, but I like the transportation. I just went to Japan. My God, transportation there, so slow. So slow. But I went back to Korea and I was like, yes, my subways are on time. My buses are on time. Yes, okay. I felt it. So I was really grateful about Korea for that.
Good to know there's something you like.
No.
Good to know it's not only negative experience. Yeah.
No. It's really, both sides. You always have to look at both sides. Of course, I love being in Korea for my years, and like never, like, Ja, please don't think that I'm like horribly shitting on Korea. I'm not. I love Korea, but of course, there's like when you live somewhere, there's good and bad sides to it. So.
Well, I guess number one is food. About Korea, I'm not sure I can say about Seoul. I really like that it has a lot of parks, and because I'm into biking, so I bike a lot near Hongdae River. So yeah, I think infrastructure in general is pretty convenient. Subways too, but I wish they ran for longer.
The convenience of the transportation, and you never run out of things to do here in Korea. Yeah,
What is your favorite thing to do?
go to pop-up stores and probably buy some clothes. Yeah, everything is here. Everything is convenient.
What is one thing you'd like to change about Korea if you could?
I don't know, maybe it's a bit too extreme, the like education system. Yeah, I think those kids deserve to have childhood. I feel so bad for them. I wish it was easier to make connections and network. Yeah, I'm used to people saying like, "Hi, how are you? Good morning," like just like random people on the streets, like in the States. But here, everybody is just kind of on their phones, like more kind of close-minded. So I wish that was different.
I hope one day they won't look down on people basically because of their economic status, their country's economic status, their race, their skin color, like something like that.
We've been trying to shop for clothes, and there's like only one size, and that's kind of maybe something fits, but like in the shoulder area it doesn't, and I don't have like many options to find other things.
I think Koreans' mind, they look on the straight way. They cannot find another solutions. They think in like similar pattern. Yes.
I'd like for people to be kinder to each other. I don't know if it's a city thing. Maybe it's a city thing because I've not lived in like New York or stuff, but I think that people could be a lot more kind to each other, like not slamming the door in each other's faces and helping each other. I know sometimes I'll see people helping each other on the subway, but a lot of times people just were like, they'll ignore each other, or like if they see a girl outside like who needs help, obviously they'll just kind of be like, whatever. And if you help them, like as a foreigner, they'll act like it's such a great kindness. And I'm like, it's not though. Like, this should be a normal thing to you. Like, you shouldn't act like I'm such a kind person. Like, this is something that everyone should do, you know?
What is one piece of advice you would like to give to people who want to come to Korea?
Learn Korean. Maybe like some words, because yeah, a lot of people talk English, but I think it makes it easier to connect with other people.
A piece of advice, I guess be respectful to Koreans, be more open-minded. But in terms of respect, I think people expect, if you're a foreigner, they expect that you're going to be treated as a like king or queen, like you're welcome here. When Koreans see tourists, of course they're going to be welcomed and friendly, but at the same time, if you're too rude and like trying to impose your culture on Koreans, it's no good.
Learn the language, learn the history, learn the culture, learn everything, and most especially don't only look at the brighter things. Don't only base your judgment based on what you see from K-dramas, from K-pop. It's more about, there's a lot of things more than that. Try to check on the forum, experiences from foreigners, negative, positive, and see if you can handle those things. If you can, then you go. If you cannot, you think again.
Oh, enjoy. Enjoy. Korea is a multicultural country nowadays. And just enjoy. Yeah, because Korea is fun.
Last question. What is your advice to people who also want to come to Korea?
I think you should thoroughly research it and understand that there's limited food options. It is not going to meet your expectations. Work is very difficult. You're going to be pressured all the time. You are by yourself, which is very difficult. And when you're by yourself, it is not easy. And learning a new language, a new culture, getting even a phone is incredibly difficult. So every single part of Korea is very new, very difficult. So if you're ready for that life-changing experience, come to Korea. But if you're just like, hey, let's do English and let's come for oppa, then definitely don't come here because that's not what to do. Okay? Don't do that.
Okay.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye!